What is up, guys? It is your boy, Shake and Bake, shaking it easy. I'm gonna do a quick stream, nothing crazy tonight. Um, Something quick. I'm only gonna stream for like an hour, and I'm gonna time it. So, chilling, bro. Country, what's up, boy? Francisco, what's up? Clarence, what's up, dude? Um, so we had some good things happen. Well, good is a point of view. Um, we ran into a press conference today that needed some questions answered. Okay, and the first thing I kind of want to get off my chest. I already made a video about it, but I want to do a little live stream. Um, Carson Wentz, of course, bro. What are you asking me that for, bro? Come on. First thing I want to talk about is Jason Peters returning. I mean, this is Darren Sproles all over again. Just because Jason Peters, all right, Caleb, feel good. I'm all right, getting better. Past 2 days have been really rough, so um, I'm kind of wondering. Andre Dillard got drafted in the first round. I don't know why. I don't know why that they have to. If Jason Peters came back, he'd come back as a backup to Andre Dillard. I mean, that would probably be the best thing possible because they're saying that it would be undeniably a great 1-2 punch at left tackle. Like they would never fall down at left tackle if they signed Jason Peters to what, a year extension, a year or two extension. And at this point, I don't even want this at all. And because if Jason Peters comes back and then Andre Dillard has to redshirt for another year, I don't know. I honestly don't know what could really happen, but it's not something that I really want. It's not. I'm not really feeling it too much. Okay, I think we have been through the whole thing with Darren Sproles. These guys returning, getting hurt, returning, getting hurt. Jason Peters actually had a pretty healthy year last year, but at the same time, we really can't be doing this constantly. It's just to the point where it's way too much. It really is. Um, Jason Peters is just not. I just want to move on. That's it. That's all I want. I just want him to move on. And we have a lot. There's a lot of cool things about it. So Master P Dot, bro. I have no idea. From what they said, I don't know why, bro. I honestly don't know why. I'm confused. I'm not even confused why they want to bring him back. They want him to finish his career. But dude, you already drafted a tackle in the draft, man. I Just because Jason Peters was healthy last year does not mean he's going to be healthy this year. Because number one, he's not going to work out this offseason. Number two, he's not even going to play in a preseason game. He's not going to get no reps, which he really doesn't need any. But I mean, to have a few reps does help. So there's just so much. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't like the way they're doing things. I don't like the way they do certain things. I mean, look, a decision is going to be made. From that press conference, from Doug's perspective and Howie's perspective of Jason Peters, of course they respect him regardless. But I'm saying at the perspective of those two, from those two men that we saw at the press conference today, Jason Peters is coming back. How? I don't know. He should come back as a backup. He ain't coming back as a starter. Okay. Because if you start Jason Peters, just say you start Jason Peters this year. You start Jason Peters this year. Andre Dillard has 2 more years left on his contract. So you're going to base off of Andre Dillard's play for 2 more years left on his contract. I mean, they already tried putting Andre Dillard at right tackle. The guy couldn't play. It's like you're a righty writing with your right hand, but they put you in and want you to write something with your left hand for the first time. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Yeah, no, bringing Peters back to coach, yeah, Caleb, that's definite. I mean, that's what they should do. But this is just no way, no way, Jose. Jason Peters, love the guy, love Jason Peters, the bodyguard, always be remembered. The Eagles Hall of Fame, hands down. This I love Jason Peters. He's a brick, but there's some his false start penalties last year. I mean, Jesus. I mean, it was just those false start penalties were just moving it. I mean, all the time. I mean, it was just getting to that point where I was like, Jesus Christ. I mean, he was going off sides a lot. I probably could I could bring up some games and probably say how many offside penalties he actually had. But at this point, my God, this is just, I don't want this to be, because when they think about Jason Peters, they know he's solid. You know what I mean? They know that you got Dillard and you got Jason. If you bring Jason Peters back and you have Dillard at the same time, like you're solid for this year. You know what I mean? Because Jason Peters ain't no, future piece. You know what I mean? Like Jason Peters got like I'd say 2 more years left on 2 more years left in him. He's already starting to break down. I can already see it. But, when he's on point, he's on point. When he's not injured, he's fine. When he's not leaving games because, he's tired or whatever the hell it is, he's 38 years old. What do you expect? Guy's almost hitting 40 years old at playing OT. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot for him to do. So, what's going on, Henry? How you doing, bro? Um, Eddie Ortiz, what's up, bro? You know what? I gotta agree, Eddie. I agree with you, bro. I do. I don't think he's slow, but I mean, I just think he's slow. um. Well, that's what happened, man. He's been getting penalties. It's been a never ending thing that's been going on. It's just been crazy. So other than the Jason Peters, the Alshon Jeffery stuff, okay, so Doug was saying that there's nothing going on between Carson Wentz and that. We can't believe anything Doug says, okay? Let's get that out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. Doug is just like, he sugarcoats everything. I mean, he don't tell the truth about nothing. Nada, nothing, nothing. Nothing. Like, Doug is a waste of time at the podium. He's just a waste of time. Like, nobody should even listen to what he's got to say. It's just a waste of time, literally. Eddie Taylor, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? It's just a waste of time. I don't get what they're getting out of this. I don't know. Alshon, dude, guys, Alshon Jeffery. Alshon Jeffery makes $9 million this year. He's a $15 million cap hit this year. If you keep Alshon till 2021, he is an $18 million cap hit in 2021. I swear to God, there's no way he's going to still be here. There's no way. We know Nelson Aguilar's gone. But there is just no way. There's no way that this is going to happen. That's what I said, Dominic. I said bring Peters back as a backup to Dillard. I'm fine with that. I'm 100% cool, okay? I'm fine. Peters is with Dillard for another year to help him out and whatever the hell the case may be. But I don't know. I'm just really confused. I'm really confused about the whole thing. I really am. And I would have thought that they would have done something, but the whole Alshon Jeffery thing, he's too expensive to keep. That's too expensive to keep. He's not healthy right now. He's not even doing anything right now. He's not going to be eligible for anything until the first or second week of the season. Not preseason. I'm talking the first and second week of the season. He's not going to be eligible for anything. Nothing at all. So I don't know what I don't know what the plan is. I really don't. I don't know what the plan is at all. Alshon Jeffery just needs to. I couldn't really tell you, dude. I couldn't really tell you. Pretty much, Matt. Pretty much. He's pretty much sitting on his ass and not doing shit. So, um, Eagles P, what's up, bro? I mean, no. I mean, they're not going to put JP at guard. I mean, Isaac Samalo. I'd probably rather have JP than Isaac Samalo at guard because Isaac Samalo can't pass protect with his life. His run protection is pretty good. But all right, so I want to go over the list quick. This is going to be a quick stream, guys. It's going to be nothing crazy. I'm not going to go for 4 or 5 hours today. I'm going to go for like at least 45 minutes to an hour. So the list here, we have Henry Ruggs, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Rieger, KJ Hamler, Denzel Mims, KJ Hill, Gabriel Davis, Juan Jennings, Jordan McRae, John Hightower. So those I've already uploaded a video just now about everything that's going on. So this is pretty much just a stream afterwards. So those are the receivers. So let's go over it one more time. Henry Ruggs, Justin Jefferson, Jalen Rieger, KJ Hamler, Denzel Mims, KJ Hill, Gabriel Davis, Juan Jennings, Jordan McRae, John Hightower. Okay, so that's a good list. It's a good list. I like it. But half of me is like every time they meet a shit ton of players, they never draft these guys. That's just like the other side of me is saying that the same thing too. They never draft the guys that they meet. I don't know why. Um, you know, we'll see. We'll see we'll see what happens. Guys, you guys are ridiculous. I think this is a Howie prove it year, Clarence. I think it is definitely. I think it is. Here's the thing about these receivers. Okay, would I be okay with the Eagles going into this draft and saying, you know what, let's draft something else and not go receiver in the first round? If they could draft a KJ Hamler for Penn State, they go in the late second to the early third to get a guy like that. That's fine. But guys, do we really want to be cushioning a receiver? Like, what if we draft someone in the late second or the early third? They don't know what the hell they're doing. Their route running's not great. Their transition to the NFL is not what we anticipated, and something happens. Or we could draft a guy in the second, third round where we're like, holy crap, we have something special here. Or it just doesn't work out. You know, if the Eagles want to get a guy, they need to draft. They need to go in the top three, or they need to be at least at 12, 13, or 14. If they at least move down from 21 to 12, 13, or 14, I don't know. They would have to do that. I don't think you're even going to get Henry Ruggs at 21. To be honest with you, the Bengals aren't even getting a quarterback. The Bengals are going a whole different direction now. They might not even draft a quarterback, or they might draft another type of quarterback. I don't know what's going on because Andy Dalton's days are numbered and pretty much done in Cincinnati. Okay. Um, I'm not worried about Sean Jackson. It is what it is, man. We just gotta, he'll be a lot more healthy. He's been rehabbing a lot. He'll be a lot more healthy. He'll be training a lot more this offseason. And he will probably not play much preseason this year. They'll kind of let him rest and let him rejuvenate himself to get ready for the year. So the Bengals might not get Burrow, bro, because apparently they might not get Burrow because there's some issues because of his hand size. I mean, like what's going on with this draft now? Now people don't draft because of someone's pure talent. Now they're drafting because of someone doesn't jump high enough, someone doesn't, has small hands, or I don't get that. Like people like these draft analysis like this. These guys that work for these scouts are ridiculous. Like now it's getting to the point where it's just getting ridiculous. I would hope the Bengals are getting Burrow, but I'm hearing that they're probably not going to because his hands are too small. Who the hell says that? Who cares if your hand? What? Just because you're telling me that someone with bigger hands throws further? It makes no sense at all. I hate that shit. It really pisses me off. It really does. Free agency, my friend. I honestly don't know right now. I honestly, you know what? I would use this free agency for defense. Not the whole entire, roster, of course, but a few things. I think a linebacker will be signed free agency. I think they will sign a linebacker. I think they'll at least make some type of trade. I think the Eagles are going to try and get Amari Cooper. Unfortunately, I think that's what's going to happen. I think the Eagles are literally trying. And dude, these reports coming out are no joke. Like the Eagles are the top bidding, are on the top of the list with Amari Cooper, and I don't know why. Corey Littleton is a great linebacker for the Rams. Upcoming, our Blake. If they sign Blake Martinez is a great player too, but he's going to get paid a lot of money from Green Bay. Going to get paid a lot of money, so you got to see a lot more from that. There's so many different things they could do in free agency. They're not going to sign two receivers in free agency. What I think is they'll either trade for a receiver or I honestly, dude, I think Amari Cooper is going to get trailed. I think the Eagles are going to go hard and try to get him. I think he's soft in some ways, Sony as well. And the thing is, the funny thing is, I have a lot of friends that are Raiders fans, and it's funny because they said that when they traded Amari Cooper for a first round pick, it was like, damn, they were happy. And my friends that are Raider fans were so happy he was gone because what he's doing in Dallas right now is what he did with the Raiders. I think he's still leading the league in drops. Since 2016, something like that. Amari Cooper has had nicked up injuries. It's been his leg injuries, knee injuries, shoulder. I mean, you name it, pectoral. I mean, you name it. That's what's been going on with Amari Cooper his whole career. That's really how it's been going. Amari Pooper. That is hell to the no. I don't know. I know, dude. Trust me. I have a feeling they're gonna go after him hard, bro. If Dallas don't pay him, the Eagles are. I don't know. When he's healthy, man, he is a great receiver. If you get Amari Cooper here, if it happens, it's gonna happen. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. If it happens, it happens. But at the same, I mean, especially if he's hurt over in Dallas, he's gonna be hurt over here because we seem to. I don't know. We're giving everyone the get injured pill. We're giving everyone the go. Get the. I can't even fucking say it. I can't even say what the hell I'm saying. The Giants are actually fourth or fifth on the list to pursue Amari Cooper. I think they need to do. I don't really think they. I don't know what the Giants need to do. They need to go linebacker. They need more help at defensive line. Marquise Golden's leaving. He was only there for a year. That big defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence they got from Clemson this past year. He's actually doing okay. Not the best, but he's not doing bad. I'm feeling all right, Alex. I'm doing a lot better than I was. So soft. Well, no, that is a true stat that Amari is actually leading the whole league in drops since 2016, bro. No joke. You could actually look that up. It's actually true. The missing piece, yeah. Their defense is they need a linebacker. They have a safety, but they need to make some changes. Offensive line, they need help, right? They need help at offensive line. Quarterback, I don't know if Joe Judge even likes Danny Dimes at all. I have no idea if they even like him at all. I mean, you get a new head coach, he could make changes like that. So you never really know. Um, I don't know. I mean, that question of Francisco, that question of how far the Eagles could actually go, I honestly don't know because you can't really say anything right now. I don't know where they're going to go. If this was the roster right now, they'd go nowhere. Honestly, right now they'd go nowhere. Not far. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens with Kelsey. I mean, Kelsey will be here this year, but I mean, he signed like I don't know, an extension. What, a year ago? He signed like a 4-year extension. He's like one of the highest paid centers now. Um, I think at this moment, the Eagles need to. There's two things the Eagles need to do. They either got to move in the top three, the top five, or the problem is they have 10 picks, but the problem is that they probably won't have 10 picks by the draft. Howie's going to make at least a trade. If they trade for Darius Slay, then I don't know. I don't even know if that's going to happen. I feel like they're very interested. And it was already reported that they made the phone call to Detroit about Darius Slay, inquired about Darius Slay. And Darius Slay wants a new contract at 29 years old. after a year. When he turns 30, he wants a new contract. I don't get that. I don't get what the Eagles are supposed to really do with that. I'm ready, Matt. I'm ready for the confetti to fall again, bro. If they make the moves, and I feel like this roster is good, and I feel like we got something special going, and they're not being a bunch of bitches in preseason and start sitting everybody out all preseason, and give these guys the reps that they need to do. Then I think we'll see the confetti fall again, bro. They probably do want too much. Obviously, they probably want much. I mean, the trade deadline, they want a first round pick because it was the trade deadline, because it was the middle of the season. That's why. But when it comes to now, they'll probably ask for a third, a second, a third round pick. I don't know. I mean, if they take Alshon Jeffery, I mean, I'll trade Alshon Jeffery anywhere. Trust me. Uh, Matt Hennessy will be a good replacement for Jason Kelsey. They should draft him too. There's like very few good centers in this draft. I don't know. Nate Herbig's been on this team, and he actually did a pretty damn good job in preseason. He's the second center behind Kelsey, Nate Herbig, that the undrafted. I think he was undrafted. He was supposed to be a fourth, fifth round pick last year, and never got drafted. So there's a lot of upside to that. Yeah, Sonny. I mean, it's true, man. It's true that the wasted talent. We've had a lot of talent, and unfortunately, this injury bug has been bad. We're the worst team in the league with injuries. I mean, it's that bad right now. It's pretty bad. Carson Wentz is going to be playing the way Carson does, but if Carson is throwing to receivers off the street and he's put, a lot of drop balls this year too, guys. Carson's put the ball in the right spot a lot of times this year, okay? And these guys couldn't come down with any catches. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, I have no faith, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I want to have faith in JJ, but we drafted the wrong guy. We drafted the wrong receiver last year, unfortunately. So, yeah, a new medical staff this year, third year in a row. They just hired another chief medical examiner this year again for the third year in a row. So we'll see if third time is the damn charm. We'll see. I'm not. I'm not betting. I'm not counting or betting on it too much, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Um, I want them to move up in this draft and go get their guy. I honestly just think, does Jackson play 16 games? I hope he does, bro, because we really need him on the other side. This is why I want to draft two receivers this year. Two. Two. There's nobody behind Deshaun Jackson. Nobody. If you're able to at least, if you're able, say the Eagles move in the top five, get CeeDee Lamb, and they can draft Jalen Rieger in the KJ Hamler in the second, third round. Hey, I'm down with it. Mims, down with that. Down with any of these guys. Honestly, I still got more videos to do. There's a linebacker that I want to go over. I'm not gonna say his name because I want to kind of surprise you with a few videos, but. There's a linebacker that I do want. I'm gonna have a video out on him. Another receiver that I've been looking at. A corner from Clemson that I really like. Few guys. So Patrick Queen, he's another one too. Yep. Patrick Queen's good too. You know who the guy that I miss? Brent Selleck. He was the best. Yeah. But Brent slowed down though. You can tell like Brent has slowed down over the years though. He really did. Like he didn't look too like they used him. They just used him to block. They passed him in 17. He did get a couple touchdowns. I think like two touchdowns for the year. I don't even know. I know he got one during that Rams game. I forgot one other time. Maybe he didn't score any other time. I don't remember. But he just was in for the blocking. I mean, he's a great blocker. Opened up a lot for Zach Ertz at the time. But I'm loving Dallas Goedert. Oh my God. Well, I am loving Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert could start for another team. Dallas Goedert could start for another team tomorrow. and we're lucky to have him. Mhm. Would I like to trade Ertz to move up? To be honest with you, dude, like me, I don't care. Honestly, dude, Zach Ertz, I love the guy. Respect, bro. All respect. Okay. I think Dallas Goedert. You could put Dallas Goedert and Joshua Perkins right behind each other, and I think they'd play well. Honestly, Joshua Perkins really showed he's got size. He's got good hands. Joshua Perkins. He's got some really good, reliable hands. That's what I noticed about Joshua Perkins. He's got really good, reliable hands. Master P. Dot says, just for once, injury gods, can you just leave us alone? Leave the players alone. Leave us the fuck alone. uh, Ertz just has no speed. He gets the ball and he can't run. Like Ertz cannot run. Period. He can't. Like there's certain times where like he fakes somebody out, or once in a while he'll change direction, get a few extra yards. But I love Dallas Goedert, dude. I love him. My God. You have a tight end that you could literally just throw the ball up to like he's a 50-50 possession receiver. I mean, that's really good. Really good, guys. So no, probably not. I don't think he's going to get traded. From what Howie sound when he was, how he at the end of the year press conference, he's like Zach Ertz is here to stay. I'm like, oh, all right, guess he's not getting traded. I mean, I think that's what he said. I mean, he pretty much made it like he put a stamp. He put the Howie stamp on it, like he made it official. You know what I mean? Dallas Goddard is like such a good guy off the field, good guy, a badass player on the field. Oh my God, when he was making those catches this year, when Wentz just threw it up, and oh my God, even that dude. When you watched that touchdown, that second Dallas game, did you see that shit? Oh my God, he jumped up so damn high. Oh my God! Remember last year? Remember that Cowboys game? The kickoff game when with the oh my God, that we got robbed that game when the overtime with the Cowboys. I think that was that game last year. And remember Goddard got the offensive pass interference when he literally got held trying to go around a guy and he lost his helmet. Remember that going to the that's the moment when I was like, Dallas Goddard is the real deal. As soon as I saw it, and he's got toughness, and he's tough. That's what I like about him. He's real gritty. So, mm, amazing, amazing. But hey, it's the NFL. It's the NFL, guys. Master Piat says true, but he has good hands, and he surpassed uh, Pete Retzlaff to most catches. And he did. I did not know that. I must have missed that this year. Better Alex says, I feel like some Eagles fans are not showing Ertz any love like they used to. Yeah, I know. I think Zach Ertz is turning 30 years old, so this is gonna be Dallas Goddard's chance. I mean, not his chance. I mean, no, not his chance, but you know what I mean. It's Dallas Goddard. He's gonna be taking over this team. Dallas Goddard is gonna be taking over this team. In a few years. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Zach Ertz. Got is a legend. It will be a legend here in Philadelphia. He hasn't been. He's only made it to you know a playoff appearance. His rookie year, and then not doing it for a long time. You know what I mean? Or it just depends what's been going on. Dallas Goddard is my God. The chemistry between Wentz and Goddard is ridiculous. South Dakota State, North Dakota State, bro. The rivalry on the same team. Zach Ertz, the truth, bro. Zach Ertz, the truth. But Dallas Goddard is the truth too, bro. Dallas Goddard could start for another team. That's how crazy it is. Just like Trey Burton. Look at Trey Burton, bro. Trey Burton was on this team for a long time, and Doug found out ways to use him, And man, Trey Burton, his catch ability, man, he was like another receiver. Trey Burton was amazing. And look at him now. Trey Burton's been hurt the past 2 seasons. He's been hurt the past 2 years with the Bears. He got a he got a pretty good contract. He got paid. Trey Burton was another guy, absolutely amazing. That would be pretty cool, Master P. Dot. That would be cool. He turned down another offer, bro. Bro, this Wentz versus Dak debate is going to be done. It's going to be finished. This Wentz versus Dak debate is going to be finished when Dak gets franchise tagged and he does it because Dak said if he gets franchise tagged, he's not showing up to any workouts or nothing. He's not even going to play. So you got a team that doesn't even trust him. And I heard there was rumors that after that second Eagles Cowboys game, I think that was when the decision was made that they were going to franchise tag him because they weren't really sure. I mean, honestly, guys, Dak missed a lot of wide open people, a lot of drop passes, a lot of bad throws to the receiver, whether it's behind the back or in front, too much in front, or Michael Gallup burned. Michael Gallup burned Rasul Douglas. I mean, Rasul Douglas got burned. I don't know how many times this year. I mean, he shouldn't be playing outside corner. I mean, I can say this over and over again. Stephon Diggs burned him twice for 2 touchdowns. I mean, it's just crazy. It's asinine. It's like the Eagles are just like, and the Eagles were just, the Eagles have been working on with this pass rush. Like they've been. That's where we get exposed. When our pass rush is bad, our corners get exposed, and that's what happens. I wouldn't turn down 33. He wants to get paid 40, bro. Patrick Mahomes, he deserves $40 million, $50 million. I mean, he's gonna be honestly, guys. Patrick Mahomes probably be the next 200, the first $200 million quarterback. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Sony says just how Wentz carried this team with guys off the street and how Dak had his whole. I know, bro. Dak had the the $50 million guaranteed running back in Ezekiel Elliott. He had Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper. I mean, a top offensive line. I mean, the defense, a good defense, a pretty good defense. Defensive line, good up front. I just don't get it. I don't get it, and he just can't get it done. The coaches just gotta let Wentz be Wentz, and that's it. Like you can't change who Wentz is. When you know what, he might dive, but you know what I saw Wentz do a lot of that. Later late in the year, if he saw nobody open, he would just run for the yards, like immediately. He would literally pump fake and just run for the yards. Okay, like that's what he started doing, which I was happy because when he stays back there for too long and he's like, "Nah, well, I'm not gonna be able to get the ball off," and he goes in there and does his thing. So Francisco says, "Why do you think about what do you think about the XFL? That's good or that's corny?" I actually, the XFL, I actually really enjoyed it. To be honest, I actually watched a game last week, and I actually didn't mind it at all. I honestly didn't mind it at all. Period. I thought it was. I think it's pretty good. I actually was liking the AAF a lot more, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So the XFL, waiting for that Philadelphia team to come because I will be covering that team when that team shows up with the XFL. So I'll be happy with that once that team shows up. Yeah, the better Alex. I can't. This Wentz versus Dak debate is going to end. It's over as of right now for me. It's over. I don't think much is really gonna go on. Um, you know, I don't really like to. It's tiring after a while because I think the Eagles are just a step up closer to really taking this team over. Dak has had so many chances to do good things. He's been in the playoffs twice, and it is what it is. He has had time, chance, and time again to get it done, and hasn't. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Loyalty Houston, what's up, man? How are you doing tonight? And happy belated birthday. I left a comment on your video about your birthday, turning 29. So everybody say happy belated birthday to Loyalty Houston, turned 29 a couple days ago. Uh, the Anastasio says the debate is a thing only the Dax fans. They won't let it go, though they are wrong. Yeah, no problem, loyal bro. I got your back, dude. No problem. It's been over, bro. I know it's been over. It's been over. Okay. There was a time when it was this year, and I had my Eagles Super Bowl flag. It's actually in front of me. And I was gonna, I was gonna take it down at one point this year because I was tired of looking at it. I was like, this team's not hungry. This front office ain't hungry. What are they doing? It's just to a point. But I never did it. It's been tough. It was a tough year. At that last month, man, I was just like, wow, what a me. On the other hand, guys, look, before I even say this, look, with this draft and everything, dude, whatever the Eagles do, they're gonna do. I mean, we just have to sit back and see what happens. I mean, I make videos to speculate what could happen, what can't happen. Am I a know-it-all? No. Have I played the game? Yes, I played on the college level. I played on the high school level, of course. But you know what? I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. I give my perspective on what I think is going to happen. People disagree. People agree. It is what it is. It's been. If you guys haven't subscribed to Loyal to Houston, please do that. He's a very, very, very good vid maker for covers the Houston Texans, covers the Rockets, the Houston Astros. So please subscribe to Loyal Houston. Really do appreciate it. Very good vid maker. Um, yeah. So this should be cool. This should be cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they do, and there's. I'm glad that the Eagles actually have cap space this year. The Eagles need to spend this year. They need to spend wisely, but they need to spend a good amount of that money this year. Okay, because there's a new CBA going into the works for 2021 that I guess the cap isn't going to carry over, so they need to spend this year and get some stuff done. They have 47.5 million, I think. I think they got 4.5. They got 4.5 million for releasing Bradham. They had 47.5. I think that's what they have. They got have like 47 million, 46 to 47 million right now. I mean, that's what I'm thinking right now, as of right now. So, I mean, we'll see. You never know. Um, So we have money to spend, and I think we'll get more money. I think Howie will move more money around, and I think potentially we could have over 50 million in cap space. To be honest with you, and it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So I think the Eagles could do a lot. I mean, there's going to be trades. There might be a trade or two. During the free. March 18th is when you could sign free agents, and it's when you can start trading with teams. So I'm hoping the Eagles get a brand new corner group. I really hope they do get some two. Jalen Mills. I don't know if he's coming back. Keep Avante Max. I'm happy with. Crevon LeBlanc. I'm really happy with him. If Crevon LeBlanc is healthy, he's in there and he's doing his thing. Nickel corner is not easy position to play. You got to be quick. You have to have good reflexes. You got to mirror these quick, slot receivers. It's not easy. It's a very hard position to play. No, Nelson. No, Nelson leaves. I don't think so because Nelson's a free agent. I don't think. Let me check. I don't think so because he's an unrestricted free agent. So I think we've pretty much sucked up all his money because he got paid 9.3 this year. Um, no, nothing. We got nothing for Nelson Aguilar. Nothing. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. So the Eagles can move some money around too, bro. Because let me tell you something. He will move money around to the later years of their contracts. He'll restructure and create more space. And if he knows that there's going to be a player here that he knows that he's not going to have for a long time, he'll restructure them and try to move them somewhere. So you never know what could actually happen by that time. So yeah, I heard a lot of speculation about Aguilar going to the Colts. Frank Reich, of course. Where else? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But see here. Let's see. I don't know. They're pretty happy. They paid Jacoby Brissett a good amount of money. I think it was like 3 years, $30 million. They paid him a good amount of money. So I mean, I think they're gonna keep Brissett. I don't know if the Bengals are resigning AJ. No, I don't think they are. AJ Green, I don't want, dude. I don't want him. I really don't want him. I really hope I don't. No 30-year-old receivers, bro. We're done, bro. We're done with getting 30-year-old receivers. Howie Roseman said we're getting younger. Howie Roseman said we need we need core guys. What I liked what Howie said today, he was like, we need core guys that are gonna be here for the next 4 to 5 years. I was like, thank God. I was like, thank God. I'll put money on it right now. The Eagles are signing a corner in free agency. The Eagles are signing a linebacker in free agency. The Eagles might sign a receiver in free agency. So don't be surprised. Don't be surprised at all with any of that. Loyal, it's not even just it's not even Nelson Aguilar did too. Greg Ward, bro. You know who Greg Ward is, bro. This guy's been cut off the Eagles what, twice? And look what he did. Greg Ward is on contract for one more year with the Eagles. Thank God I checked that out. I was like, "Ooh, thank you." I think Boston Scott is too, as well. Um, Greg Ward turned it up, bro. He turned it up. It was really exciting to watch him play. Greg Ward was pretty much my favorite receiver. I had more faith in him than anybody else we've had this season, besides Deshaun Jackson going down, of course. But hey, um, it is what it is. What it is. It's But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But it is 12:59. I have like 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So ask me whatever you guys want. I think we're ask me whatever you guys want because I'm gonna leave in like five. I want to do something short today. So 5 minutos and I'm going out of here. Let's see. I appreciate. Yeah, a lot of people are happy for Greg Ward, bro, because he finally got his chance. You know what I mean? I think I want to see Greg Ward with the starters, to be honest with you. So we'll see. So, Greg Ward, yeah, Henry Butts, Greg Ward and Boston Scott really were my two favorite going into the last month of the season, which Boston Scott should have been in the backfield with Jordan Howard and Miles Sanders this year instead of Darren Sproles coming back, unfortunately. Let's see. Sony says if Scott balls out next year like he did the last 3 games, how long would you sign him? I would sign him for the long. I would sign him for the long term, bro. I would. And you know what? It just depends what he gets. He's not going to get a lot of yards. He might get some yards. I don't think he's going to be 1,000 yard runner because Miles Sanders is going to be taking the tote, of course. But to have them two is like a 1-2 punch. See, I understand like we don't have that bruiser, but Elijah Holyfield's coming in. We'll see what he could do. You know what I mean? We need to find a bruiser back that's cheap right now. Whether it's out of the draft or undrafted or whatever, that could kind of get in there once in a while and drag the pile. But I'm really happy about Boston Scott. I was really happy with him. Um, Old Hughes says, and yeah, I think Philly should still release Alshon if it means eliminating future distractions. Oh, 100%, bro. 100%. He's a $15 million cap hit this year. He's getting paid $9 million. He's a $15 million cap hit. It's crazy. If you keep him next year, he's an $18 million cap hit. No, he's got to go. He just has to go. There's no him even staying. Um, you and Philly Jim doing a live stream together. Henry, yeah, we're still figuring out. His schedule has changed a little bit. Mine is the same, but his kind of changed, so we're working it out. Do you think Dominic Cardell says? Do you think T Higgins is a real option? I think T Higgins is actually a realistic option at 21, but the Eagles aren't drafting T Higgins. T Higgins could get drafted by the Eagles at 21. It's a realistic because we're at 21. You have to move to the top 5 pick or move 12, 13, the 14. Move to at least pick 12, 13, the 14 to go get one of these guys. Okay, I don't even think Henry Ruggs is going to be there at 21, guys. We might miss out on Judy Lamb and Ruggs by 21. The Eagles need to nut up and they need to move up in this draft. Okay, I don't want to draft a guy in the 3rd round. I don't. It depends. It just depends if it works out or not. I don't know if it's going to work out. Eagles need to jump in the top 5 of this draft, top 6, whatever it's going to take, and just get some picks and just go get your guy. Go get your guy. Go get your receiver, your star of that future that's going to be with Carson Wentz for the rest of his career. Go get your guy. That's what I want. Go and get your guy. You're not gonna run into a draft like this for a long time. I'm telling you, you want to jump on this year. Corey Clement could be the 3rd string running back. He was hurt again. So, I mean, if he's not hurt, then he'll be in competition this year, but we'll see. Better Alex says, can't wait for my boy Miles to ball out of his mind next year. Uh, I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping he's gonna have that type of year, man. He's a gadget player. His jump cuts are ridiculous. What I like about Boston and having Miles in the backfield, plus Deshaun Jackson, you imagine you get CeeDee Lamb or get Jerry Jeudy plus a free agent receiver to two best tight end duos in the NFL, and this is the top 3 offensive line. Carson Wentz extending plays, and these 2 running backs that can go out for passes as well as run. I mean, oh my God, it's going to be disgusting. Just this offense could be disgusting if they do it right. Joey said this isn't something to dwell on, but the NFL Network's Charlie Cafferty has the Eagles taking Justin Jefferson in his mock draft. The funny thing is he had the Eagles selecting Dillard last year. Huh. Justin Jefferson's got speed to him. He's a possession guy as well. He's got speed. He's going to have definite speed in the NFL. He's not going to be a Jerry Jeudy or something that fast, but he's going to have speed where he can actually play. He can play in the slot. He can play outside. But I think in the NFL he can. I think in the NFL he can play in both positions. But I think he'll actually play better in the slot, transitioning to the NFL. I think I like Justin Jefferson. I actually had a video on Justin Jefferson. I know you guys are probably like, what happened to Justin Jefferson? You went over all the receivers. I actually had it recorded and I deleted it. And yeah, I just never did it. So I'm probably not going to do a video on him, unfortunately. Probably just going to skip on him and get some other guys done. Joe H, that could happen. They could trade up for a defensive player. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, bro. Optimus Prime says, if you want something, you do whatever it takes to get it. That's if that was me, I trade in the top 5. I'd go get one of these receivers. I'd be happy. I'd be ecstatic. I would be, oh my God. I would jump all over the place. would be so excited. I can't wait for the draft. I can't like going to the draft. The draft is like going to a game. Like, and people are like, it's just a draft, and I'm like, I don't talk to those people because they don't understand. They really don't understand the draft. Optimus Prime says we need defense. We will. I think free agency is the best part. I think free agency is the best. We're gonna go defensive free agency, okay? And that's that. You're definitely drafting a line. You're definitely signing a cornerback in free agency. You could be signing two cornerbacks in free agency. You could be signing and I guarantee you they will sign a linebacker as well. Safety, I actually don't know. Malcolm signs back. I can see him going after maybe Haha Clinton Dix. That's another guy they could probably have on their radar as well. I forgot who the other corner was that played with Jeff Okuda from Ohio State. I forgot who that is. We need to draft receivers and two cornerbacks in the first, second, and third, fourth round, in my opinion. Yeah, no, I think we need to draft at least two receivers. I don't know if they're going to draft two corners because I think in free agency I think we're going to draft one corner, and I think we're going to sign either one or two. We're going to sign either one or two corners in free agency. I think that can actually happen, guys. One's going to be a trade, one's going to be a sign. So we'll see. Thing is, you still got Chris. I don't really want Chris Harris. If it was like 4 years ago, yes, but now no. Byron Jones, he's commanding like 15, 16, 17 million a year. I think Byron Jones is commanding 15, 16 a year. Just ridiculous. Roadrunner says stop with the JJ bashing. He was a rookie, unlike Aguilar. Yeah, I know, but I need to see. I just. Look, if next year he don't do anything, if he doesn't even make the team next year, then I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm telling you right now, they draft two receivers. If they get a receiver early and get a receiver in the second, third round, there's potential that could be a pretty good competition coming up. So we'll see. We'll see. Damon Arnett would be good too. I'd be my stream. Sorry, my stream is like really. Oh, here we go. Just deleted for just got off the screen. It just turned blank. The thing just turned blank. Optimus Prime says I'd be aggressive to get into the top five. I would too, honestly. I hope they do. I hope they draft. I hope they get into the top five, top six. Honestly, Joe H says, I agree with you, Shakes. The Eagles will address the defensive free agency. They need young talent to grow with Wentz. I think so too, bro. I honestly, that's just what I think is going to happen. I think either one or two corners is going to get signed free agency. You're gonna sign a linebacker at free agency to pair up with Camu Gruche Hill is probably going to be gone. Nathan Gary is a serviceable backup, not a great coverage guy. I think you could sign a Covington from the Rams. You could sign a Blake Martinez if they really want to spend their money and go get the best guy. They go get Blake Martinez from Green Bay. I'll give JJ another year, but if they draft more receivers, he's going to be in trouble. He's going to be in trouble. There's not going to be not enough time for him to recuperate from the season that he had. Because honestly, he they should have they should have had JJ. Mac Hollins should have been cut long ago. He did. He didn't make a damn catch since what, September, October, early October. I don't even remember. It was literally he was just out there being a lazy bastard, and I don't know. The Eagles. He went to Miami and actually started playing well, and the Eagles used him the right. Mike Rowe. Thank God he's gone. Thank God, Jesus Christ. I'm so glad. I'm so glad he's gone. I'm not saying no, Roadrunner. I'm not saying trade Ertz. I'm saying, hey, if it's possible they could trade Ertz, then yeah, just if they do it, then do it. I mean, it is what it is. He's a reliable catcher, but dude, our offense needs to change, bro. It can't be all about Zach Ertz. We need to spread the ball around. It's not all about one tight end. If he's reliable, then he's reliable. But at the same time, Dallas Goddard could start for another team right now. I mean, Zach Ertz is turning 30 years old. I don't know how many more years he's going to be here. You know what I mean? He's a very good player. He's not fast. He's nothing quick. He's nothing crazy. He's a reliable catcher. But this offense needs to change over time. We can't. It's not this ain't the Zach Ertz show anymore. Okay, it's not going to be like it used to be. Okay, we need to spread the ball around. Kedra Williams says Lamar Jackson from Nebraska. Another person nobody talking about. Yeah, I've heard of that player, and I haven't heard much on him, so I couldn't really tell you much other than what you're saying right now. Optimus Prime. I'm completely out of the loop when it comes to the draft. Well, look, man, like I don't have time to watch college football, but I study a lot of players. Like when the seasons are pretty much done, I study a lot of players. I go from a lot of beat writers, a lot of draft analysis guys that talk about these players, beat writers for their college teams. I read a lot of stuff and I watch a lot of tape. And it's not just I don't just go on their highlights and say, oh, he's good, and I make a video. No, I do a lot of research on these guys, but I know who are the top guys, who are not the top guys. So that's where it all counts. That's because I can't watch college football. I work all weekend. I got no time to do that. Better Ox says I want Blake Martinez as well. It'd be a pain in the ass to get him though. He's gonna be a lot of money. His contract on Spock Track. Apparently, they have kind of seen like what his contract would look like. It's supposed to be about 5 years, $81 million. I don't know how much guaranteed though. I would probably say about 50 something guaranteed. It's gonna be really a lot of money. Joe H says JJ is officially on notice with Debo Samuel, Michael Hardman, Hunter Renfro, and Metcalf did the season. He better AJ Brown as well, bro. AJ Brown too, another guy. I know. I think AJ Brown was a second round pick though. I think he was an early second round. I think he was before JJ. I'm not sure though. So yeah, Blake Martinez, man, that's gonna be the top guy this year. So all right. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I was only running the stream for an hour. It's been an hour and a few minutes. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Follow me on my media sources down below. If anything, Twitter mostly because I don't have anything else. And if you want to add me on Xbox, PS4, whatnot, you just add me and say who you are because otherwise I won't accept it. If you guys have not subscribed to the gaming channel, Red Wolves Gaming, I'm actually close to 100 subs on there. Um, I'm actually going to comment. I do this every live stream because just see if people want. If you like video games and wanna, don't just sub just for the number to go up. I want people to watch. If you guys are interested, um, if you guys are interested, sub up the gaming channel. I will comment in the live stream right now. Red Wolves Gaming, that is my gaming channel. If you want to subscribe to that, go right ahead. Appreciate it. And that's it. So more videos will be on the way. Probably tomorrow, the next day. I'm gonna have more draft vids of some players and some other guys. So and then wait for some more combine news of more players that the Eagles have met up with or whatnot. So thank you everybody for coming in and joining me tonight on a short stream. Free agency starts March 18th, so we will actually be doing a stream before free agency starts. 4 o'clock p.m., 4 p.m. is where everything starts. So I will be running a stream probably like 2:30 p.m., something like that beforehand. I don't know if I'm doing it by myself or with other people. Probably by myself, but we'll see. And we'll see what happens. So I will see you guys later. All right. Love you guys. You know that. Shake squad up. Fly will fly.